Grand rising to you all. Jara Safara Selassie man. Congratulations to you all that stand for the truth. Please, if you lay your hand on this very broadcast, do not hesitate to share. Today being Thursday, 29th of May 2025. It's time to pay the praise. You gonna read, that's what you saw. You gonna read, that's what you saw. You gonna read, that's what you saw. You gonna read. Please share this video massively. We are winning. Don't look at the distraction that's happening at those states. I have a message for you from the God of your ancestors, who never sleep nor slumber. When the word said there is a casting down, those that believe in the God of the ancestors, they will say there is a lifting up. If the battle not strong, we know the fire. This dancing are not the fake camp, that is real. Nothing. Time to pay the praise. Yeah. Whatsoever a man soweth. Galatians 6 verse 7. Don't be deceived, our God is not mocked. I'm happy that God is using me to be one of the apostles of truth in a State, irrespective whatsoever it may concern. Bring it on. You can't bring it on. Our fight is biblical. May I post some? Or today we'll go do Igbe. Igbe the load. You know, I told all right from the beginning that my activism is going to save the world. A lot of you never believe. That's why if you check out my fight critically, you will understand that this guy is going somewhere. That's why I know they look any person face. We are not figuratively fighting for one man, but we are defending the truth. Anytime there's an attack in the truth, we'll keep putting our best to make sure we rectify things immediately. I have a very wonderful topic before you today. I'm not going to be mentioning all those aliens' names, but you will like it. You're going to take this one home. How are you hearing? Our struggle is biblical. Get that clear. Very, very clear. As those states have finally lost its traditional value, I'm going to be explaining that to you. Congratulations to those of you that stand for the truth. Because there is a transition in this very period of time. You know, all my activism will be based on truth. I don't lie upon anybody. If I'm going to be hitting you, I'm hitting you by the truth. I'm not like a doe alien who lies in all the activism. We don't lie. We hit you by the truth. So real human beings in those states, which so are very few. And you happen to be part and parcel of those people. You are a real human being. But the real human being in those states, which so, they are very, very few. And this thing was a test, finally. This final test, God is bringing out before the destructions that we are going to be waiting. It's going to happen soon. That's why you have to fasten your seatbelt wherever you are. I want to write from the one I put a lot of scriptural verses. That what will help you in the darker days ahead or any of the swan events is the truth that you carry. But it is very, very unfortunate that a lot of persons fail their own test. Our struggle might be very difficult and full of various threats, but we will not surrender. There will be a light after the tunnel. And all this is I'm reading to you right now. I don't just put down heading because I want to inconvenience myself. I put it at God, they give them out. I'll be writing it down. If my not coming to Edo State, I, Comrade Igbinigun, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance. If my not coming to Edo State, we make our people's life to be preserved. I think it's better. We have to pay that very sacrifice. That's why, so that when we are singing tomorrow, Abraham blessings are mine. I am blessed in that morning. I'm blessed in that evening. Abraham blessings are mine. One of the angels we ask, where is your addict? I don't start to Isaac. Where is your Isaac? Then you don't have anything to show. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share. The topic today is still pertaining to the shenanigans of those who win in shenanigans in Edo State. So if might not coming to Edo State, make our people's life at least now work will remain exile for the now. Very, very good. I like it. Some political leaders are more better than some useless citizens. What just happened is a shame of shame. It's a show of shame. To many of them in social media and many of them out there. They know themselves. Edo State have or has the most useless species in the world. So this person know I'm on media. Hello, Chairman, I'm on live broadcast. Where are you page now? Where are you the page? Yeah. Because if I say I should share, it's going to take more time. What they want in Edo State is that some certain criminal alien, if they does anything they does, don't talk about it. That's censorship for you. They want to make sure they censor everybody. If they does anything, don't talk about it, we'll talk to them. It's all saying we're not saying. The level of consciousness in Edo is way too low. The level of consciousness in Edo is too low. You know, when they give you half current, that's why you are saying what you are saying. That's why, you know, I told us before that time, God will always give you the kind of leader you deserve. The real Edo is coming. That's why we are preaching here to make sure we laventer your consciousness. So that when you tell them, no, you are a normal human being. A huge shame and disgrace is coming for Edo alien with calamity. A huge shame and disgrace. I know a lot of persons will see hope say I'm going to be, no, we are not going to be shouting today. We are going to be sailing through the scriptures. It was this very evening that God added more headings to what I have in stock since yesterday. I'm not just carry the right topic. It's given to me by your own God that you share. I don't know the way you really serve the real God, you know. You know, when we say our struggle is biblical, that is to say it's true, it's biblical. If you have been following up, you will understand that all these are what you are supposed to go through. Now, what just happened is not all about destroying Abba's house. This event happened. The God of our ancestors used this very event of Abba for you to know how crooked and how wicked Edo alien is and what is also coming for them. Now, I think they keep on telling us don't come. After doing this very video now, because we talked to one of their head of terrorism all over the world, it's more than MS-13 gang, and God is coming for him. The enemy will increase, right? Now, for those of you that are conversant with this very biblical verse, Exodus chapter 4, verse 19. You know, the struggle of the children of Israel is mostly found in Exodus. If you go to the Exodus 3, verse 9, God called Moses, Mosino, and sent you to Egypt. And remember, Moses was one first in Egypt. He was one first there. He was a son of the palace. But something happened that made Moses to run. He speaks the truth. And in the kingdom of Pharaoh, just the same way Edo is today, they don't want the truth. Can you please share this video with your loved ones? So that in the hurt, may they get inside. This video is loaded. Está muy lleno. Con cosas que puedo cambiar su vida. O bueno. Now, in Egypt, particularly in the palace where Moses were living, You don't speak the truth there. It was when Moses were trying to do equal right and justice. How long will you keep on leeching on these people? He part to Egyptian in the struggle. He hid them under the sand. But Moses knew, being that King Pharaoh does not want the truth, the very day he knew that I was the one that part to person, I'm gone. That was why when Moses, we even tried to talk to two Israelites, where they were trying to fight themselves, he called them, you guys are brothers. They shame Moses. You want to come and fight us the same way you fight to Egyptian that very day. Now Moses said, where my own people when me they fight for talk this one. Pharaoh must have known about this. Then he ran. Do you know where he ran to? He ran to media. The same way we ran abroad. But there is something spectacular about that exodus. You gonna read what? Hi. I don't know how many people wake up for a door. You will just be happy. Let them maltreat you. But you have to take cover to make sure your head is alive. You will see the downfall of all these women's shenanigans. Then Moses started giving excuse. In that Exodus 4 verse 19. He said, Moses, everyone that sought to kill you. You know when Moses were giving excuses. God is sending you into Edo State. Don't expect me to come. I will not come where you want me to come. I will come God where you want me to come. That's why none of your leader I cannot talk to. None of your leader I can't talk to. None of your leader. Not even in the night. I'm not afraid of anybody. I drive. They know that doesn't drive kilometers, at least hundreds of kilometers from my city. You cannot stand on my way. You can't. Not even hundreds of you. You cannot even call my phone and pass straight. Because there is a sense why we must have to let you know that this thing you are going through right now, it is biblical. And you have to go through it. Men are going to be saying they talk anyhow. Make I just read down for now the way Bible take put on there. He said, now the Lord said to Moses, immediately, go return to Egypt, for all the men that sought your life, they are dead. Should we just end the video here? I sent this very video to them. That's why Eri Egbe Bayana. Imagine we are gossiping, but you are gossiping on your own detriment. I think you 3 days time with Bible Area Church. This is our struggle. It is biblical. The book of 1 Samuel 17 verse 50 something thereabout. It was God Almighty the way it was created that give David the strength to fight Goliath. That was why when David fight Goliath, CIA no arrest him, FBI no arrest him, DSS no arrest him, because Goliath was dying down. Now, if you check from the context that the Bible were written, there is a sense why you must at times compare your struggle with it, but forget about the blood. But the only area where we made mistakes, we tend to apply the blood instead of us to start applying common sense and principle that will make us to win every of our battle. Anytime I go through all these things and the God of my ancestor begin to relate it to me again, giving me a different interpretation, that way time will come, there's going to be mass in those states, and he will use the marua to begin to eradicate a lot of persons who want to buy any person that speaks the truth. You want to find that category? He said, all of them that sought to kill you, they are gone. You know, Pharaoh, it disarmed all of them spiritually. That Moses, it just be like now some certain group of vagabonds, now they promote this very naturally, so no enter Benin. I said the party I went, where almost about 300 people were there. I don't see any person with excuse face. All of them want make I look their direction, make them wave me. When I visited Madrid the other time, anywhere I go, even when I don't come, I tell you not just reach myself. Me come the wonder now. Where are the enemies? I'm not seeing them. Where are they? Show up yourself. Let me check your capability. Let me check how the fight will look like. At the time God empowered this very hand, then I knock it in your head. Or then when I begin to yora, then I shout. Then I will shout Socorro. Let me see how many Policia National that will come. That I will make my claim low. That what you are wanting my people to go through in Edo State. I'm not seeing anybody. Now who are those people? Identify yourself on the streets. Because the ones that I'm even seeing, they are dead. God, those ones ain't any here, man. They are gone. Are you going to be talking about immediate in America? Are you going to be talking about no ball what the other day? That one score here is not bad. You really seen any do that you let me can soon. Who are these people? That's why these people, they are already on to domination. They also want you to join them so that you also face same domination. If every of your attitude and character is not supported by, it is not scripted in any way. The book of Matthew 5:7. It says, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Now you are not even merciful to the constitution of the state. Imagine all the perverse persecutor who fight up because we talk to the traditional rulers. Of you your Wanokwa. And right now, what your Wanokwa was supposed to be protecting is our traditional value. Don't destroy house. Today is only a Edo State that anybody can embark and destroy house. And these same people that feel they have a tradition, they are supporting it. Those days when we are growing up, the only way you can ever drag your land, the community sell land for you. Who why agbolu yo if na just kitchen you put. Oh, Tony, even though you leave it for 1 million years, nobody will temper it. But if that one is being trampled upon, even though you build mansion on it, they can destroy it. An individual can mobilize, carry his all his wager, because we are living in a lawless society. Traditionally, politically, Edo State is gone. They destroyed it. The same people who can speak this very Edo fluently, they are supporting the action of Gwogoese. They never knew it was the gods of the land that is testing them, because a time is going to come, there's going to be a spiritual revolution. If you are not found worthy that you protected the land in any form, you are no certificate of occupancy to show, my dear. Uriel Wefu. No juju will save you, because Anunnaki will soon start their job. You don't know why I'm happy. One of the most toughest things or toughest situation you can be, or toughest struggle you can be in life, it is when you stand as a patriot, fighting for even people that will not tell you thank you tomorrow. If I were to be contracted, I'm meeting a man I was buy a thief man. I still do video. He's not guilty. Abat is not guilty. We are fighting him because of you. If I'm led, because this very period of time, I'm not led to embark on any journey, I would have seen him in the Ibiza. Azualare, how are you doing? I'll stress and go in your hotel. We are not possible. I would have given him a surprise visit, but I'm not led to know. We are not fighting for him. We are fighting defending the truth. The truth is what was taken away from this world 2,000 years ago. And restoring it back is going to be difficult. Restoring the truth back is going to be difficult. That's why if you check it today, the same people who fight for the palace are the same people today who support vandalizing people's house. They are the same. That's why I wrote it there. The traditional value is gone. It's gone. Wemayo tigayo. Wemayo tigayo. Iyayi megegi mi wefa. Iyayu wegegi mi mefa. Degu wemayo tigayo. That's why you have to work out your salvation. For those of you that follow it, they are already condemned. They are condemned. They won't draw you anybody. That's why you see the alien in America. Don't make any. You can see that how everybody served him. When the VDM come into sin, VDM today na yeni ya happy feeling. When the VDM came into sin, go and look at his value today. The most valueless human being. Now, if you want to start comparing a people, I want to project to you the kind of people you should see. People, it's not everybody. But just bring one of them. You don't need to go to that. Just check this man in America. You will get a clear picture of some Edo alien. How their brain look like. They are connectively declined. The most senseless species all over the world. Irrespective today. No matter, I don't hate anybody. If you stand for the truth, we are friends. That is how it's supposed to be. Nobody see any reason to condemn. Please, destroy these guys as it's not the best. That's not the best way to do things, my brother. I used to be your friend. But destroying these boys' house, I does not support this. They support all. If you look at this alien, this vagabond, this Australian wallaby, this midget, he's the most happiest person. Because this how he's always engineering things. And this very man who went and he allowed people to use his head, when the calamity comes, when he was arrested in Radio Emila, they abandoned him. When his house were destroyed, they abandoned him. Even his party chiefs, they all abandoned him. Right now, some children, they are clapping for you in media. Which law supports you? If the palace even open tomorrow and say, let people sit down, traditional, they will never justify what you have done. In court, you will never be justified. Again, most of your friends today, no matter how stupid they will be, not even your wife that will say, where is it? Or that from my one and say, what at all. Do you know when somebody that used to respect you, now call you say, no, why una, might they want to say, what at all. But you see all these morons on social media. All they do well, see, because not be them. And because why? They are doing this thing because they don't want the rule of law in the states. If you read the book of Proverbs 27, precisely verse 5, it said, an open rebuke is better than a secret love. Now, if God wants to judge today, and so, okay, let everyone just open. Let all the eagle in your forefather comes. Do you know one of the first people that will get this very trophy is me? Or read Bible when I'm, but I know it does not read. Go and read the book of Proverbs 27 verse 5. He said, an open rebuke is better than a secret love. Who God love it in times. Any person not tell matter, you just speak the truth so that the two parties involved, they will get their fair share and go and mend their ways. Now, these people will say tomorrow, they want to still do one traditional things or the other. And one of the things I guess our ancestors hate most is demolition of houses. If there is anything we are supposed to learn as a people, if they are not lunatic, destroying of property is not supposed to be seen in those states. Except when it be done by a state governor due to constitution. Now, you build the government, whatever, the case will be charged to court. But in most cases, it's not supposed to be seen. But this is what our people are not supporting legally. For an individual to go and commit such an hideous crime. No moral justification. If those boys are arrested tomorrow now, can you boldly tell the court? Are you the one that destroyed the house? Yes, I destroyed the house. Can you boldly say it? Do you know some of the names I call myself here? Let me show you something. There was somebody as I forwarded this message for today. I know you are not going to see to read it. Let me read it for you. whether these aliens, they can introduce themselves by their devilish mind. I said my names are Newton Igbinigun. I'm an activist / a patriot. I led the anti-COVID-19 VAX campaign worldwide. This was how I introduced myself to a very reputable person. How are they going to introduce themselves tomorrow? I was a demolisher. I was a demolishee. I was a one. I'm the one when the palace need anybody. Now me they fight them. This is how you are going to introduce yourself. It make you well. Umudia, a set of great people in life. I'm going to stand here in no water. Introduce yourself. I was the one that led the squad to go and destroy Albert House. I'm the one that was inflicting pains on Edo people. Go and look at what an average Edo man support today. The same people will not be another person they oppress you. They are oppressing their own father, their own ancestors. Or maneru we Larry, Nori Ekorion. Then you are bastardizing society, supporting the bad politicians so that they may die. There's a news that came out today. Okpewolo right now cannot even pay workers. I'm away to pay 13 months salary. This is what all these aliens social media are advocating for, so that you matter. But they will not die. Our God will sustain them. But when the time comes, look at Moses now. From palace, he went to media. He said, "No, so." It was the media God called him. Just the same way God is going to come in his stay. New thing. Uduhueme, get up. Then all our mother goddess might have been preparing a kusela then. Then I say, Baba God, what about the security aspect of it? He said they are dead. As you enter flight, I'm going to cause tsunami. It's going to happen. Go and save this very video for the rainy day. A lot of you did not really know what gives us encouragement to do what we do. Although it may sound that nothing is working right now, but una they are waking up where we are winning. We are winning on our side. We will not lose any of our allies. The very day you stand for the truth, you happen to be our allies. We will fight for you to the best of our ability. We will fight for you no matter whatever it takes. Let them do their thing. Now you should know that these people, you are not from the same ancestors. Even when you are from the same ancestors, they don't have a soul. The difference between you right now and this thing was just a test. They are not testing you now. Do you think that thing is normal? After making an apology, they ask what? It already the uki. And uki or salobo a few uki kuoma or can ya we so no can manifest. I don't know what salobo aloma ya we me no magba. God is using me for a better thing. God is using me to talk to Omana where I think we are going. Bring it on. It's Sakmana and Warren you own. Bring it on. Mesigbona. Mesigboa. People that know me, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I'm a way to Sigbo. Igbo we will make you to regret your action all the time. Udoye na ekita, who go back to his vomit. While we go nana ubewe. Then before you know again, you see yourself doing it. That's why the level of consciousness in Edo State today, it is very, very low. We have the level of consciousness, the lowest level of consciousness all over the world, Edo State. And most of them, I will not say where I will say are doing and doing, because they don't have it, so they are no longer human beings. They are like reptilians. A fallen angels, no delicate, a real human being, they are can support him. A lot of you have seen here how I've castigated that bad. That's why I don't mention his name. When I say that our brother in the UK, maybe you're born here several times. If you're born during Mofi Face, whatever, and I don't notify where you don't hear your. When you also come to a time, you know, working, Nana is over. Then I beg our brother in the Germany, in a way not forgive. I'm always supporting him. No. I don't have permanent friends. My own is to give directives, not directing you where almost away and I know. Because I know what is coming. You have a commitment in this very fight. So if you are not doing it well, I may be a little bit vast in Galilee more than you when it comes to things of consciousness, frequency, energy, and vibration. I know how the cosmic energy works. I know how you work. I know what is going to come tomorrow. That's why I can explain this scenario to you right now. It was an exam for a alien. They failed the exam woefully. And they are already onto domination. There are things you don't support. Every year I'm supporting now. Particularly, or retaredo, a matter, ayagobadole doji. Now, the matter no raw, woman yago. Let's even assume the guy even wants you destroying his house. As one of the custodians of the tradition Ulagua, waking on my name. You do not trust or make one matter, so you no longer react to a lot of things. There are people that insult me. I don't react to it to create a Facebook to abandon. No. Before I used to do it, let me just reply whatever they all damn. No. Or make no man say who will want me. That's why the reason why you are aware of your ethical, not only in your family, also in the society where you belong. You live as a senior man. You don't put fear into people for them to start doing what more. Respect you does not force it. You earn it. If this guy had done well, would I have called him a madman? If he have acted maturely, if nigga were my brother and we believer today, everybody will give him accolade. The most sensible one done the same way you are sensible. You choose to speak the truth. Also, all his friends will also tell him there's this away from. There's this boy now, this small boy, not the one we want with social media, whatever. Or make a matter here about fire seven. A boss here a big guy. Now, what's a chairman here? A chairman mafia. Or make a no bad fire seven. I haven't any day by the way, Bona. Who was even saying, why you go beg your papa and mama? And these kind of people, they will never fall in the same problem. All the people, they are cowards. They can never fall in the same problem. You can see how people. That was why it is good at times when you are one. Try and read. Don't be connectively be declined. That's why I love Solomon's Sons of Solomon for one thing. The book of Proverbs. 4 verse 23. He said, guard your heart with all diligence. He said, out of it flow the issue of life. You have to guard it. Me, I set up boundary. You got to work Rudy what they are trapping every day, but they do a mogun boy. God is saying, well, these are mine, America do it. Or you want to make a lala with Benin. Even when you were supposed to rest in that matter. Or bully, we see all manner of things against you. We don't take people for granted. Because whatever thing you take for granted, we grant you. If we are led to correct you, correct you. Una me plan no panu to anybody. But we're not just about the author and who get it by day looking room. Because we were sent to give you a correction. No, yeah, we ought to because it's not in our duty. If God send us, any man to condemn Bona. Nagbona true ima ni ame miefan. Iya ama guakpa ni orion where o sanogo boy who does it or a second chance in no one. But a lot of people due to Egbeweja forgotten that we have a tradition. And that very tradition, we also have a God that governs that part of tradition. You are not supposed, irrespective. Oh, yeah, from my son in those days, how do I feel a weakling or property? If you are really strong, there are people today you don't deal with them. Before you know, he will file up a case against you. But now you are supposed to be having lawyer anytime you sense deformation. You call your lawyer or you consult somebody in a board, they mean that you are a lunatic. You choose not to learn it. Please, if not soon, then your lawyer will wait. Do you know we were here as a lawyer? We were here as an advocate. Non suffering even so that we might insult you to make you sit down and watch it. All the temptation we have in me. If you do not choose to follow the insult in a way, then you refuse to listen to area if the very day I came out, castigated, do this one, this one would have not happened. I tell you today, this very young man, give me peace. If I am not being emotional, there are things you don't do. No matter how powerful you may be today, you are not powerful than the law. If Obaseki had misused the law, he would have been in jail by now. Aren't you surprised that when Okpe idiot came, he was talking about the EFCC? Behold, I guess when the EFCC went to the portal, went to the archive, how money we spent, they saluted Obaseki, men and the OG. The only way they portrayed Obaseki, how we talk about it, he was not accountable. Magman and you thought they for don't arrest him. That's why it is good. Nothing lasts forever. Even this activism I'm doing right now, I don't defame people. If I tell you you are an idiot, defamation, it's just ordinary and insult. No reasonable court will render such a case. I did not even show your picture. There are a lot of people in this name. Do you know? Go to YouTube. There is an event they call Kabaka. I saw it yesterday. I was surprised that this thing pop up from my YouTube. Even what the guy was saying of 1999 or something, you know, it's an historical event. It's there. But a lot of persons, what they start talking about, they would, like this alien in Sweden. If you're talking about me, so bold. Do you know today I don't even have any grievance? It was him. I don't know how God did it. Because you don't trust one at every door that back at you. That's life for you. Or we don't make baby know where it go. Because this is that is happening, let it be a wake-up call to everyone. If you let go of somebody that does you bad, God will also let go of the person where you down. That's how it goes. Nobody may offend one, but don't overtake one particular thing for granted. Particularly when it had to do with an individual. It became deformation of character. Like the video Abad pasted yesterday concerning how they are what's supposed to go into the government treasury or the government account. They are using their personal account for it. Now, why not put peacefully? You put a cut through to this very young man. If you like, contract everybody in the media. You guys, you cannot remove one white hair from Abad's job. You can't. You know, when God endowed you with some certain power, nobody can take it. And nobody in the world that can do my kind of activism. You can't silence me. There is a grace of God upon that guy. Instead of you to begin to fight, just amend your ways and call for peace. Oviepa, who will be Makina? He said, God, okay, my way, me war. And when we say, no, that was what this guy, what he was having in mind was he destroy our market. He can't use that EFCC matter to come out. And that EFCC matter, he no hold water at all. As a politician, you thought this man in America have your but to do to you. Who condemned your life today? How did your problem started? He is the one that gave you problem, and that problem will be there. That's why anything that will make you to get more calamity out the way he in. That's why he's always trying to project Abad. So that when you go through Abad, get problem. If you even try Abad, get problem today, he is still the principal person that gave you problem. What we know about you today, he gave you that name. Like me now, I don't even have any personal problem with any person in Edo State. One, or my come with it. This matter is in social media. Everybody needs to say the truth in it. If you have listened to us, your name would have not been there today. We are going which is a crime against humanity. Is a crime abroad. There is something that happened before I left home this morning. I tuned in television around 7 a.m. in the morning. A woman was arrested and sentenced to 6 years and a half imprisonment. In Spain here, do you know what happened? He rented his house to a tenant. And those tenants, they're not going to come out again. At the time where court put never reach. This woman without vestation, and those ones just come out for house. He can't go. The only way he can drive them away from the house He can't go put fire for your whole house, your property. The physical, the judge, where judge now be one given 26 years. Now they can't cut him. After appeal and all of that, they can't sentence to 6 years and half imprisonment over his property. Then, in such a case like this, it's reported here in Spain that you went and vandalized somebody's house. They check the ambush of the law, how they can be able to liaise, whether it connects any person in Spain, they are interested. You will not go scot-free. If somebody destroy his own house, you cannot even start molesting your dog here on the streets. Maybe you carry cane, what they do for Bongo, you will be arrested. You can't. Now that's why if you must have to pile up yourself with people that have brain. Not people that will pamper you, carry on. Do you know? In that matter, I allow my video to be crazy like yesterday's own. It also when I go, it the picture well at the way in America we are doing the normal we were because mommy were he was the one that gave you terrorists today. Today is your friend because you are unique compared to Mangba. Eruenagba is supposed to be your enemy. Why? You guys are still friends today because why? I do not think you are him. Then I will not take it for granted. Then every day by day, then I'll call the Buga. If I don't come out, they measure your name. Insult the enemy of your children. Call your wife all manner of name. My the enemy will be all. We insult you for you to get corrected and we will make a number. If you are lunatic, we'll tell you are lunatic. But we will not give you a nickname in our way. That's why this very scenario, the people who have acted show that they also have a soul. It shows that they are cognitively declined. It has a sense of human. Most of them, what makes you a real human being is the consciousness in you. I went on my conscience. You have had it several times about woman now. Amen, I can't so anything. Amen, I don't have conscience at all. That you have no regret in anything. Whatever thing that happened, it don't happen. Then somebody is in abroad where there's equal right and justice. You are happy that somebody's house were destroyed. There is one when his mother was arrested. Everybody or kick against it. That made that very young man to go and beg. But this same person, injustice is done against another person, he's happy. But what about when it happens to you tomorrow? You do not support something because it's hurting your enemy. I don't believe in that. When it comes to speaking the truth or this is the public domain, even when this very man house were destroyed, I never supported Obaseki. Let anybody go and search out video. I said Obaseki would have not destroyed that house. That's what I do. I don't praise. I don't say begin to thank God. Even when this alien, this Buzu in America, when he traveled to Nigeria, I think that was 2 years ago, 2 years ago precisely, we can say APC play money. We speak the truth and tell APC, give him back the money. In telling him the truth, why you over? That's how to say something. I will not start robbing Pada. That is only what he's doing. And this thing is bringing down his reputation every day by day. Each of the video he does, a 10% human value in giving a midget. A 10% human value in giving just 10%. The 90 is gone. He thought he's fighting about. You are not fighting about, you are fighting the truth. Later you are a truthful person. Are you a truthful person? Another statesman. You have a village. Let's assume working now, Europa, you do claim at times one of the oldest person in social media, whatever. Let's assume you are old. And your platform were supposed to be used to settle this kind of an issue. Now, you are supposed to say, my brother, I want more. But to one another go when I'm going to you, oh, Terry, I say, but to Doria Ben. That's it. Irrespective. If you even put APC judge tomorrow, that this case goes to court, the demolition of house, and APC judge is to stand and pass the judgment, And all various television stations is there, videoing. That APC judge, he will still sentence this very young man that destroyed that. Because why? He need to protect his own reputation. Because it's too clear. There was one film in that film was 1996 or thereabout. Silent Night. Now that will be one of the films where Nigerians don't act where I really like. Now my godfather has I for watching that. I think that should be 95 or 96. Silent Night. Every one of us, some of us will watch that very film. How Stanley and his friend committed crime. And his father happened to be the chief judge. Do you know what makes Stanley today? That was the film that gave Stanley popularity. Silent Night. I'm gonna still go watch it. It's an old video. Stanley was expecting his father being a chief judge, he go to discharge him and acquitted. Do you know what father does? He sentenced Stanley. Stanley will say that is Rasinoa. Hey, Papa. Say me. Because his father have his own certificate, he have a reputation to protect. But they don't care. They can even gamble with their full lives. And all of them, nobody will collect your name. The God of the land have already registered your atrocities. Let's assume the government have been doing it. O salobwa, emi dudo yona ya, the egbema, giagelegema, no magia doni lago dao. No omano wewi, nana me we only give onya confedo. That was why this event happened. You could see that people are clapping. Even some morons in Spain, Germany, Italy, they are all happy. What about when your house is being destroyed tomorrow? Or what about somebody drag land with you tomorrow? Or what about your children tomorrow being collected from you? If you need justice in your land, if you are the type that need justice, you don't have vacation. Anyway, your children go, let them get justice. Mind what you sow. That's why I played that song just now. You're going to reap what you sow. What is karma? Is a law of inevitable consequences. At the time you deliberately start celebrating the downfall of people, particularly when it's in public domain, you bring out your face, you do a video on your manual. No matter any Edolian that will have problem today, I will not come and start celebrating. Not punish you. Even this very man today now, this lunatic in general. Now let me not call out back for the social media. All of them will call out as a moron today, they are his friends. This is an average Edoma for you. That's why if you are yoking yourself with them, clapping for them, and hear where he collect, save yourself. Only what you get to hold in your hand when the calamity start coming. It is the truth you stand on. An angel of death you can't get where. They will scan your heart from the crown of your head to the sole of your heart. This guy is real. We are not talking about perfection here. Who fornicate. Fornication is not even preaching. Stand for the truth. But once a lot back away, man, gonna serve you. Honor you, mokpa no mega day. No do who you have. Let people assume the whole story is true. Now, in Jesus Christ in Wuba, according to how we are created, no one is seen in your attitude. Yes, I've heard that. Let them continue with that, Matthew MC Collins. Let them. We are no longer after that again. We are no longer after that again. Anyhow they want to make they do, but whatever thing we can do to keep on satanizing our people, that this their very condition is not going to last forever. We'll keep on doing it. I've heard it. What did you expect? Okpebolo have been in Abuja for long now. So those state money, don't see you goes, okay now, what are they even benefiting from the government? They cannot even afford salary now. First 1 year, what about the second year? When we're on a get where you go reach, everybody go say they don't tire. And the very day the people rise up, Ebonia wa fe di bamege no se ba boyi wina. Eboya ya mu mi mana. Don't you see social media now? That all those, nearly all of them, they are clapping because somebody's house was legally destroyed. They don't even have empathy. Even when the guy right now, the guy is not even there. He even more one in a man stage. Because of your political differences. Now, no, wakere the politics. That one, look at all of them playing politics today. Look at the very young man. Oya Gwori Mawa. Omako Doeke 1 million there. It is as ugly. It is as ugly. I don't want that kind of a money. Where get the low melayi? Today you have money. You are doing local champions. The same Bebedalidin that landed you in trouble. Any of these people did not come and help you. How you are going to clean your name from terrorism? The same man that call you a terror, who call FBI for you, is still the same person instigating you. What's the money I go? With what Abat have done to him, why does he not resort to destroying Abat house? Boy, Abat. But Abat, what's the money we have? Niegi men no ya destroy Abat. Why must it not be you? This is where some people are very daft. The same people clapping for you. They have never wanted to destroy people's house. They don't even have any calamity. Most of them now. If they know say you want to go station, go report them. They'll quick call native doctor. La baba or man ya reporting you recording. These same people clapping for you right now. The same people engineering this very issue. Ugogo say they don't even want you to ask them before they go party. Oh, social media. But they are very happy right now, clapping for you. They clap for you. You lose your passport. You have problem with FBI. You have problem with, let's say, the whole European Union. The same man who named you a terrorist, the same man clapping for you now. Yes, who is fooling who? Why would somebody be pushing me when I know that he does not have a problem? I'm doing my normal activism here. If after all this, God want it, make I use my enemy here to pay, then no problem. I know at least what I've done. A Monavesi Ayagban or friends and well-wishers, anywhere they mention the name, is something. That is it. If I'm retreated from going to Nigeria today, I'm retreated because speaking the truth. At the time a leader that also need the truth comes, Newton will be invited. Comrade Newton, come. We are going to be welcoming you. Okay, which airline do you want to use? I want to use KLM. Okay, send us your name. As my secretary, we buy a first class ticket for you. As I'm talking to you right now, my secretary is checking the ticket. He buying a first class for you of $3,000. You are going to be transiting in Amsterdam. So from there, if you want us to send you, if you want us to also send a hotel reservation for you, we'll send. Or if you have any brothers and sisters that come and wait you at the airport, or if you want us to give you a presidential welcome, we will also. I say, okay, sir, I need your presidential welcome. Then, who were those people that were obstructing you from speaking the truth in Edo State? I will say, this is a meeting in Dallas, Texas. It's one of them. Okay, don't worry. That one is noted. Is there any of them again you know? I say, okay, this one plan me that time. You will be arrested. So everything have its own appointed time. But nobody will call you tomorrow and say, I want to give you trophy. Eviesi or Masse. You feel not quick blow. But when you start to the rain, nous that be my thought. For those of our allies that are watching right now, conversate with. I'm so much bothered. God, let nothing happen to any of our people. They have a liena or marry or man made a mistake. Maybe they were right. By now, they'll begin to talk about every day by you know I am mafia. I always do scolding here, so that each and every one of us should retrace back our steps and begin to do the needful. That's what I do. I did come here so that I need to condemn him. But there is a sense why we must have to give you a critical correction. That's why I brought this very topic today. It might not come into Benin. We make our people's life more better. I guess it's better than to say, okay, I think if you want to really talk about the people that really speak the truth raw, we've seen it over these house that were destroyed, over the allegation, accused the allegation that were put upon this area in UK. And now when I do have the efficacy of every video now, I think I should be between 1 and 3. I should be between 1 and 3 because I want the state to go forward. A matter, or you will yatem. A bubu because they are not humans. That's why when we're here now, you have been able to test the capability of people's brain. Desist away from them. Or where Agmongi Papa, Eminaga record. Osalobo and down dore. Osalobo in no day. Emi no dollar baby affair, dollar money, they know what to do. So whatever thing we are going through today, meaning, even this very election that was also run, is for you to know how your traditional ruler look like. It's for you to know the people that speak the truth in Edo State. It's for you people to know the people that also Nele Lomaleti. Is it not the people that even build houses? They open all their houses during Obaseki after we campaign for Obaseki. They are the same people today who have neglected Obaseki. Iyama set support Obaseki late 3 months. But anytime we are speaking the truth from our platform or wherever place we are, we always use Obaseki as a case study. Obaseki was a good man. In Obaseki's time, no individual who with governmental power went and even arrested anybody. What does that tell you? For the same people who call Obaseki Ogiomba, look at it today. Look at the legacy of Obaseki left behind. Look at how you allow some persons to chant this very name Ogiomba, to put Obaseki's word, his policy, and everything on one tight corner. Look at what the people are facing. And all that one. Nothing changes these people. Our market women are in problem. Tanker drivers are in problem. Tuke drivers are in problem. Our market women are in problem. There are problems in not settled. Workers are not being paid. Now, these people tomorrow will say, I love my people. Like what this midget will always say, is the king of the innocent poor citizens. Some of the innocent citizens is in that house that way they went to go and vandalize illegally. And you also have a house. What about another person also resort in destroying your house tomorrow? How will you feel? If you live in glass house, you do not throw stone. There are a lot of things we do not support. There are a lot of things we do not support where you are with Nana. If you tell me you want to go and do this thing, I'll tell you don't do it. I will tell you don't do it. But it is when somebody or man better, plan. Anything that have to do with material, whatever, say I let's follow it up legally. We are not instigating problem here or gather mobilize. No. Let's follow due process. Go and tell the honorable court, or go and maybe tomorrow by the grace of God, when we now have a better traditional ruling council, you will be called. Who do Muda center? Oh, why not sooner? Not sooner with 2025. So and so time like this. Oh, 1 year ago, maybe by now you are now 80 years. Who do where? What go ya go? People that vandalize properties. Because who me you talk. But the people that speak the truth is the enemy of the palace. Why the people that buy people that do things that is not supported by the traditions at the Ojimba? How many persons in this social media who have supported our traditional core value? They don't support our conventional core value. That's why they dog whatever thing that come from their mind. Look at this midget in America. Tomorrow you say you are a Benin man. Oh, who no water. Who water from Igbinigun. Who what here but what here? If because you don't have respect for your own at home, we haven't respect in our way, you cannot be insulting on that person's wife. Because all that we born here do ladian, ona do agbugbo nya wo kan we. Or one more than or you sangira the yewa. If I'm not an activist, there are things I won't say. And it give a man a boundary. I will not say right now. The way other people do it. Ya wa saga amen na. Mono wa me no bo kan. No me picture bi e wa bi o me. This one gbele ye media no kan ma wi wo we. Okpa no ma lo ye ke wo lo ye. God those are trash. These are the area Abat is more relevant, more mature than this alien. Abat is fighting all of them. Afit is fighting one man. Immediately many of Jephthah. That guy be no Gideon. You know, in the book of Judges, God told Gideon, he said, you are going to fight all your enemies as if you are fighting one man. Benny only I saw him today, still doing update. See, announcing his birthday. Now to waste salute for who does he Wesley. What happened? Imagine I'm breaking men now. All of them gather. Up, man, we demolish or what? He's still more happier than all of you. He's going to somewhere to go and celebrate his birthday. Why some persons, even of a marriable, they are couldn't take them out for even shopping. We have them here in Spain. A man that came to Europe or my everybody have his own time. That's why I make both anybody. If you are doing well, we praise you. You must have to be moody. Like now, you know, so make be havano. Why there are some person who are cool down. A video in why you got here. You are not happy did they destroy his life? In the way no, they were for 15 years. A man I can be 10 years the way almost I guess believe almost to among what is somewhere. Matter plan is life. You are there. You are monitoring. After many years in Europe, a boom will be your hand back. On his wall. You should look for somebody no matter like this idiot. Amen. I Monday what here, man. I come across this video today. He was talking about our son. Data te wa la we YouTube. A Monday ante di maye wa see la dia. He wa with graphing us that the one. That idiot in it. Away 40 years in Egbebe UK. I bet no me no buy we no many hine. I tell mother you were in here. So 40 years in Egbebe UK. Where you make core value for humanity. 40 years in the UK. You are still supporting nonsense. Look at what a dog breeded. When no you be talking as a civilized person. Who were you be Bovara? Ne graphing us at the Igbo Monday. Ule no one there or imagine they go one with picture of them mama because one me only sakmana and one yo. You people that were supposed to be correcting these children. Ah, my brother, why you go why? Yeah, man. No. Hey, damn it, my brother. Come on, go and apologize. You are still clapping. You think you guys are doing about? Who am with wagbo talk? Look at a meeting at the all the baby have man not breed up. At least a down is so worried. You at least see so worried or do a keep your car. He's dealing with federal government. Julius Malama, for example, he's dealing with federal government. Uguna the Kanu, he's dealing with federal government. Where the Yagek according to the age you claim. Where the Yime, Dime do keep your Kanu wedo. Now whom are you imitating? Then today you are APC. And the number you are a number. If you are work with monitoring spirits, tell me no mark here because you pile up yourself with lunatic. Why you referee? Hey, Ogogo. What's your manner? Ogogo. Unweti we me boto. Hey, mama offend we. Ni make go what's your manner do go me go. Or where go mo wa. Or nu de gbe fi pe gira me. Ukpan we figure me when you may win we batty today. I'm away I support one of my go on my work. The insult this very man is going to be receiving from Abba tomorrow was here. He got a lot of reputable person now or some person will go talk for matter. The way that they talk would go make you relax. Okay, in many words, but somebody that we are supposed to say a better thing, at the time the person is taking side, it will be provoking you the more. That's what we do. We are not praising this very guy because he's perfect. No. We are praising him because the truth is stand for. Because what we feel you guys are accusing him for, all those is not politically motivated. How will you say, why you even go to say they arrest you, and you came out and announced it yourself, you were granted bail by your lawyer bail you. They had to say we are really arrested. Now what is now the crime? People first of all carry that one. Okpenoke insulted. What insult? Let's even assume Obaseki adopted Abat as a son. Please, any person of going will go there. When people used to insult this man those days, I defended him. Any person that come to insult him, I will insult that person back. The same thing Abat was doing for Obaseki. Now, if the guy complained, they insult me. This is our opposition party. If they were supposed to be the same party, that insult will not come. Instead of all the learn to look at this work and I they physically play tomorrow. Don't be so surprised. By July, Kabaka and Abat will become close again. Now, me they tell you so. And if I also see them, I'll say congratulations. I don't think they say use or stay bad. No. I was not fighting for him. I was defending the truth. So whatever thing you do tomorrow does not concern me. Now I make this man, everything we do not pay me. Say use me take back. Do you know what? When Efehi that is in prison now insulted him, I came out for Efehi. But when he want to go and settle with his Efehi, he did not let me know. Not even know that I've developed the mind that I'm supporting the truth. I was not supporting shenanigans. Now, when we were laying courses, a lot of people were complaining. I go into research. How will I be able to support these courses now? This man they lay. And he now begin to, if I did not counter this thing as a good follower, he go get as he be. Then I was searching the scripture and I can come across Isaiah chapter 6. So since the day King Uzziah died, Isaiah saw the Lord. So me come intermedia. Then that of the Bible, I'm talking about 2017, 2018. Now come clamor for hey. Now say no na tare me na tie ball. Why I'm not Uzziah do go back? Isaiah mo Uzziah. Do you know that thing? It solves a lot of problem and calamity for him. That thing now gave him another license to be laying curses. But what we were not against, now the political leader would lay curse on their children because they fear that curse well. But individual, may we exempt them come on. That was how we scale through. I supported him. But anywhere mistake one pass come, I'll go look for scriptural verses of the Bible which permit that kind of thing. That was how we were able to say it. But when they were pushing me out, all of them, they all clap for him. But today, who is doing well today? He cannot call himself any CEO today, rather than a CEO of Magufuli. Immediately the CEO of foolishness and the CEO of senselessness in Edo State. He's the CEO. That's why who you join people to fight, because he doesn't know tomorrow. Me, I'm not fighting for anybody. So I will never say you betray me tomorrow. That's why they say betray me. I'm not talking when they say this media betray me, because I was supporting the truth. Through the truth I was supporting when I was with him. That was what makes me today to be more powerful more than him. He cannot dare my kind of activity. He can't. He can't do teaching. As we day and they watch me, if he's not online, if they watch me, he watch my video. Is it not after I talk about this guy Ibrahim Traore the other day? I talk about Julius Malema that day. Now I constantly go talk about it. Rundime, Donald Trump now because he doesn't even have a direction. Your mind may not be because he's confused. The 13 alien that when we were in PFL conference in Barcelona, who voted, not a majority that arrived. Now what happened? We were in that very conference. As the PRO, I was putting down my thing. My office was my office was bigger than his own. Why are knowing? My own office as a PRO, I was given an office without window, without roofing. I make my office to be more beautiful. That people come, they run jealousy. It was me against 13 aliens. What happened? Let us vote to dismiss all the admin because they are not there. Being a man, how can we just dismiss all the admin that want to reform it again? Me, I will not be admin again, me be admin. No, not say no. It does not mean that these people are not here, that we just dismiss all of them. Then I was a voice to almost about 7 admin who were not present in that very conference and inauguration. Then say, okay, let's vote. 12 animals raise up their hands against only me one. The majority win the vote, they won. That was when grumbling started. You don't pervert justice where I am. If I did a PFM, we did. PFM were dead and buried in Bologna in 2018. He knows. Then he walk on to when he see, man, the thing don't get killed. He can't bring the thing entire platform. Before I know. Now God say, my son, go and open your page. It's time for you. I just said your video. If Albert just said your video. Ah, that's very nice of him. That's very nice. Now, before you know, he bring the thing entire platform. Now we begin to beg each other. That time I never did spiritually strong rich. Now that's why I respect women. Thank God for my late more blessed memory. This man carry me waka. He carry me go in salon. If I dey talk like me today, worry me. Make one more about man. A lot of you don't know where my anger dey. That time, I still be JJC when it comes to frequency. I can't dey, you know. And me, I know say man, this man not be honorary person. He carry me waka. Before no. Now my mother appeared to one of our EA for Italy. Say Mudiano Mona. True to God. My own mama appeared. That's why one video where do that way say man, or women sick of, or where he ain't we on sick of muyene, or bokere yan iwa ya ruane. He did up thing. He mother-in-law may come talk with him mother-in-law. A prayer was raised. An innocent person is about to go down. A mother-in-law goes, what he meant for me, I put to his mother because a mother-in-law got joking. Let it come on media to come and deny this thing. A lot of you don't know. That's why I'm going to get justice for myself. A lot of people don't know. I know who this man is. He's a demon. How bad not get what he doing? Now normal political whatever. But he go carry on far. All jena. Me at the feel say maybe one day make it change. But if you want peace to be in Edo, make this man your rest. Imagine when a war, but make your rest. Peace go there everywhere. All these problems no wasuna. Nyoroto te yafe. He can never fight alone. Say me fight you alone. Even if I mock me that time, when I come to tell and say, a lot of people can attest, and say, may you leave Abba. Because Abba right from time, somebody, I know they get to even when I did PFM, they talk to them. Because I look and say, man, the guy just they do you, and normal politics is they wrong. You know? He can't say, he can't use and tell mock when they call and say me they fear Abba. Who no insult me, I go to insult him. But today now, it should be a shame on his side that light they are bad side, while darkness they your side. A politician is not doing the work of a patriot. How about they go somewhere? A lot of people don't know. Immediately, he ain't dead at all because Oma will not repent. What you all started, you not repent. You not turn away from becoming a patriot or a freedom fighter. Una yaki dirty politics. Look at the kind of politics Navabati play. Mature politics. Up to Tony Kabaka. He does not play the kind of dirty politics that Amigo play. He ain't make me able to. Tony Kabaka might want to 2027. Upon saying that then get the party. Upon saying that then get the party. The kind of politics he played, the real politician of Amigo, where would they say that you want one myself allegedly? He not, those are not they do the kind of thing where they do. But go and look at him today. video là bien. Look at the content. Go and start creating content. Oh, but me, I don't strong. Oh, Saloba will save him, man. He will save him, man. So now, so this life be. So not listen, man, you get something. Use and wait for yourself alone. We will defend the truth, irrespective of whoever it may concern. City boss, like I see your comment there. Ijaro Ajo, my brother. Ijaro Akwajo. You know, where's the you know? Ono Saloba Georgia. Imagine all of una the fight. Anytime wasunu una carry mother he love picture come out. Wait till this man. He media man. If you do bad, I'll correct him. Jealousy everywhere. Now when you even play a political game, whether you will get money. If you're not playing well, you don't get money. Like me, na Memigo, na made the state bam na me day. And na me day, I know day after say I come the jealousy person. Oh, but what you they put, I don't feel put on. Imagine now. The day person go bring my in-law come out. Start to attend Bonnie Love. I'm not sure how it be around. For example. But this is a guy, his skin don't thief for all those things. So if I thought they give 100 billion tomorrow, I don't feel jealousy. You know why? Because he have already paid the price. Now so like be, but a lot of people don't come. If tomorrow come now, my struggle. Don't see the yield money. Like the what I read just now, where somebody asked me. Not be everybody will still bear that kind of name because you not be there you did. So my own, now waiting I don't do. Everybody will give account of his still worship. So now so like be. So what I see about what is happening recently, now just jealousy and a alien, they are not ready to play a mature politics whereby you must have critics or you must have opposition. What they want to do now, they want to silence everybody. Censorship, so that nobody talks about them. The state go just they go like that. The God of ancestors not go figure. Make that kind of thing happen. Una demolish person's house. The person is still looking very better and beautiful. Then what does that tell you? So that's why I call it just and say, man, now give them grade that guy gets. Hundreds of them, they never feel fight on one day. That's why they look and say they not feel fight on. They'll go to insult him, mama. Look at this midget yesterday now. I was watching him on the YouTube. Now the song where this woman play against Abbat enemy parents. Now he go to play. Imagine a mature person. You yourself that was supposed to even quarrel say, why you here see one here and you get mama. That is to say, well, this very midget have no respect for his children, have no respect for his wife, have no respect for tradition. You know, now which there are instances anybody will go. I tell you, say, Bob, that guy, you too waka, no runner. That's what I do for my platform here. That is what I do. I don't get all that thing. We'll be saying, man, okay, now what is life? When you live all your life, misbehaving, people will not really say good about you tomorrow. If you do well, guy, you get the way somebody will physically neglect you. Tomorrow, if you still come so, Bob, again, I do say it here. If you talk about somebody in this Europe that have not been treated correctly when they have to do people with support of Obaseki, na me. But up to today, I'm still a defender to some certain extent when it comes to about speaking the truth. I blame the Obaseki yesterday saying, Owasima, you said. That thing gets spiritual meaning. Because what will they go through? So we're not supposed to go through them. But then, after the turn of light today. So please, let's keep on supporting good things. And let's embrace love. The only weapon we have right now to suppress all these aliens without a soul. Now unity. It just say, I feel say, man, how about share this? Somebody right just now. Now make my viewer go like this, you know. So anytime like that, I work so that the good news will spread now. If we give the cyberspace for all these aliens, make they occupy them. I get with this very video today now. This guy will go destroy person's house. He's going to be ashamed. Midget is going to be ashamed. All of their clique is going to be ashamed. Because they don't get that moral justification. Traditionally, it's not justify what they have done. Morally, it's not justified. If you want to also go to our justice system, no matter how corrupt Nigeria is, nobody support them. Please, I want to urge us, let no resort to taking law into our hands. And my next prayer is that no saloba no suffer you I am your we will get justice. As many that have been humiliated, as many who have been lied upon, as many that have been bullied. God will save everybody. Now, before I leave, let me put this one here. You get the way God take the stand for person when your hands are clean. Or now where Agmonga who where you talk. You know Salobo and who where you talk. The least person today, any person ever believe, I'll put this very matter for her. It's not all about her, but I do say it here. I know they want to do something, maybe it's going to say maybe you know. But it's all about defending the truth. Because our state, they don't carry and go. That's why if we allow, always say, if we allow them to silence this very young man without giving him the moral support, we are gone as a people. True to God. If we allow them to silence this very young man, forget about it, we are gone as a people. Any person that control the media, now they control your life now. It's a faith coming by hearing and hearing the word of God. At the time you keep on hearing one thing, imagine now, did you know these people there was almost winning? People were almost believing that destroying a bad house is a normal thing that's supposed to be done. That's why they are happy. But due to the way we sit hold the atmosphere smooth, we know the wrong threat. We tell you the area where you for wrong. In short, you join now. Anything where you do your man, you want to make you go do one. So now so the life be. Nobody have monopoly of violence. By the grace of God, we are going to be having a better state one day. But the thing is that, are we going to be found worthy on the last day? That's what we need to ask ourselves. Or when I came here, you talk, or where they are talk where to talk in or when you say. There was an example I made yesterday. Let me make it again. I said tomorrow, Abba senior son, Owen. If they see Owen, see this very guy will go destroy our soul. Seeing children. Do you know people go to rain praises on Owen because what if Papa don't do? Why they go say, oh, terror. Whatever life you are leaving your children behind. We hear about Kwame Nkrumah. We hear about Nelson Mandela. We hear about Thomas Sankara. We hear about this. Today, na Fela name, na Seun Kuti, take the 8. Fela name, the name where they are live for ground. He might not live well, but he live a name that is more better. So how which we are living in a society where people have real consciousness. People like us, they're not supposed to use a matter to the play. It's not easy to speak the truth. The most difficult thing to do in life is truth. And you keep on saying it. Imagine people that was opposition before, who you were fighting, you can't go join them. You are not living a worse situation or condition more than them. Even what most of the politicians meant for our people, it don't mean for them. That's why he's projecting Tinubu 2027, because he wants the people may suffer. And if Papa and Mama they house, is such a person normal. Please, let my word will follow. Everything is not politics. My word comes into your heart. My word what you listen to. Because what you follow will determine what will follow you. Please, let's get this one clear from here. It is biblical. That book of Exodus 4 verse 19. God is going to call you one day and say you'll be going to Edo. Then if you even ask questions, he will tell you, say, all the people that sought to kill you, he don't position them. If you look at people today in Owen and Edo, it's some certain group of aliens. They don't have future. So please, it's that time we start speaking up. We have to start speaking up. Because the good people that's in the state, they are over keeping quiet. And we need to also try as much, we empower as much people as we can who are speaking the truth so that we don't lose them. That's why I've been supporting this very young man right from time, anytime they unleash on him. If we miss him, we are going to face 10 years retrogression. Because it's a voice. The truth must have to be said. And he's doing marvelously well. My next prayer for him is that he continues standing for the truth. And this whole host of heaven will keep on protecting him. Any stone that be true to him, to harm him or any part, anything surrounding him, that stone are returning back to sender. The same God that be protecting us will protect as many that stand for the truth. So all our lives, you are guarded and protected. From me here, have a nice day, and God keep on blessing each and every one of you. Ciao, bye.